2027 Dodge Challenger SRT Super B Future Feature Model. Intro. Welcome back to Elite Auto Update, the channel where we explore the latest, most exciting, and most futuristic cars from around the automotive world. Today, we're talking about a name that carries serious muscle car heritage, the 2027 Dodge Challenger SRT Super B. Imagine a modern muscle car with an aggressive wide-body stance, a dramatic front fascia, muscular proportions, advanced technology, and the unmistakable attitude of a Super B. The 2027 Challenger SRT Super B is being imagined as a future performance model that could bring classic American muscle into a completely new era. In this video, we'll take a detailed look at its expected design, performance character, interior, technology, driving experience, and what could make this future Super B such an exciting machine. So, if you love powerful American cars, make sure you stay with us until the end. And now let's get started. Exterior design. The first thing that grabs your attention about a future 2027 Dodge Challenger SRT Super B would be its presence. The Challenger name has always been associated with a long, low, muscular design, and a future Super B could take that philosophy even further. From the front, we could expect an extremely aggressive appearance. A wide and low nose, a performance-focused grille, sharp LED headlights, and a sculpted bumper could give the car an intimidating road presence. The hood could feature powerful character lines and functional-looking air vents, emphasizing the performance personality of the SRT badge. Moving toward the side profile, the Super B could feature an exaggerated wide-body design. Large performance wheels, muscular fenders, low-profile tires, and strong aerodynamic details could make the car look ready to attack the road, even while standing still. And of course, the Super B identity would be an important part of the design. Classic-inspired graphics, performance badges, distinctive colors, and modern interpretations of traditional muscle car styling could give this future model its own personality. At the rear, expect a wide stance with modern LED taillights, an aggressive diffuser, performance exhaust outlets, and a sculpted trunk design. The overall goal would be simple: make the car look fast, powerful, and unmistakably American. Performance. But exterior design is only part of the Super B story. The real question is, what could be hiding underneath the hood? A future Challenger SRT Super B would need serious performance to live up to its legendary name. While exact specifications for a 2027 model may depend on Dodge's final production plans, the Super B concept can be imagined as a high-performance muscle car built around instant acceleration and dramatic road presence. A modern high-output powertrain could deliver extremely strong horsepower and torque figures, potentially combining traditional performance engineering with newer electrification technologies. That could mean a sophisticated turbocharged engine, a hybrid-assisted performance system, or an advanced electric performance setup. The most exciting possibility is that Dodge could use modern technology without completely removing the emotional character that makes muscle cars special. Instant throttle response, aggressive acceleration, a performance-tuned transmission, and advanced traction management could make the Super B feel completely different from an ordinary performance coupe. A performance-oriented suspension system would also be essential. The car could feature adaptive dampers, upgraded brakes, performance tires, and electronically controlled driving modes. That means the driver could potentially switch between a comfortable street setting and a much more aggressive performance configuration. Driving experience. Behind the wheel, the future Super B should feel dramatic. Press the accelerator and the car could deliver an immediate surge of power. Whether Dodge chooses a combustion engine, hybrid system, electric powertrain, or another configuration, the driving experience would need to deliver the excitement expected from an SRT badge Challenger. A low seating position, heavy steering feel, responsive throttle, and strong braking performance could create a true driver-focused experience. Performance driving modes could potentially adjust throttle response, steering weight, suspension settings, traction control, and power delivery. For everyday driving, the Super B could remain relatively comfortable. But when the driver selects its most aggressive setting, the character could change completely. The suspension could become firmer, steering could become more responsive, and the powertrain could provide its strongest performance. That combination of everyday usability and serious performance could make the Super B more than just a straight-line muscle car. Interior. Inside, the 2027 Challenger SRT Super B could combine classic muscle car inspiration with modern technology. The cabin could feature heavily bolstered sports seats designed to keep occupants secure during aggressive driving. A performance-oriented steering wheel could sit directly in front of a fully digital driver display. The dashboard could use a widescreen infotainment system with navigation, vehicle information, performance data, smartphone connectivity, and customizable displays. A driver could potentially monitor information such as power output, acceleration, tire pressure, temperatures, lap times, and other performance statistics. The materials could also reflect the car's premium positioning. All Contour-style surfaces, leather, carbon fiber-inspired trim, metallic accents, and contrasting stitching could create a sporty but upscale atmosphere. Despite its performance focus, the future Super B could still provide modern comfort features, including dual-zone climate control, wireless smartphone charging, premium audio, heated and ventilated seats, and advanced connectivity. This would make the car suitable not only for weekend performance drives, but also for everyday use. Technology. Technology could become one of the biggest differences between a classic Super B and a future 2027 version. A next-generation driver interface could combine digital displays with intelligent vehicle controls. Advanced driver assistance systems could provide features such as adaptive cruise control, lane assistance, blind spot monitoring, parking assistance, collision warning, and automatic emergency braking, depending on the final equipment package. The car could also feature advanced cameras and sensors that provide the driver with a clearer view around the vehicle. Performance technology would be equally important. A future SRT Super B could potentially offer multiple drive modes, launch control functions, adjustable traction settings, performance telemetry, and smartphone-based vehicle controls. This would give drivers more ways to personalize the car according to their driving style. Design meets heritage. What makes the Super B name interesting is its history. The original Super B became known as a performance-focused Dodge muscle car, and its identity was closely connected to powerful engines and aggressive styling. A 2027 version would have the difficult job of respecting that heritage while looking toward the future. That means Dodge wouldn't necessarily need to copy the past. Instead, the future Super B could take familiar ideas, a wide stance, bold proportions, performance graphics, dramatic wheels, and an aggressive attitude, and reinterpret them using modern design language. That balance between heritage and innovation could become the car's biggest attraction. Competition. If a vehicle like the 2027 Challenger SRT Super B reaches production, it would enter a very interesting performance car market. It could compete for attention with other high-performance American cars while also attracting buyers who want something different from the increasingly common luxury performance vehicles. The Super B would have one major advantage: personality. There are plenty of fast cars in the world, but very few have the visual identity and cultural history associated with an American muscle car. The Super B name could instantly communicate performance, attitude, and heritage. Expected price and availability. Now let's talk about price. Because the 2027 Challenger SRT Super B discussed in this video represents a future feature model, official pricing and final specifications would depend on Dodge's actual production plans. A high-performance SRT model would likely sit above standard versions in the lineup. Pricing could vary significantly depending on the powertrain, performance equipment, technology, and optional packages. And if Dodge decided to produce the Super B in limited numbers, its exclusivity could make it even more desirable among collectors and performance enthusiasts. Final thoughts. So, what could make the 2027 Dodge Challenger SRT Super B special? It would be the combination of everything. The aggressive exterior, the wide body proportions, the SRT performance character, the modern interior, the advanced technology, and most importantly, the legendary Super B attitude. A future Challenger SRT Super B could represent an interesting bridge between traditional American muscle and the next generation of performance cars. Whether Dodge ultimately delivers a model exactly like this remains to be seen, but the idea itself is incredibly exciting. Imagine seeing a wide, aggressive Super B arriving at night with its LED lighting glowing, its muscular bodywork catching the streetlights, and its performance technology ready to unleash serious acceleration. That is the kind of presence that makes a muscle car memorable. And if the future of American performance looks anything like this, the Super B name could have a very exciting chapter ahead. Hey, outro. What do you think about the future 2027 Dodge Challenger SRT Super B? Would you choose this modern Super B over other high-performance American cars? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this futuristic car review, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Elite Auto Update, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next automotive feature. Thanks for watching Elite Auto Update. Stay tuned for more future cars, new technology, luxury vehicles, and high-performance machines. See you in the next video.